Hello everyone, you're watching CardyGolf. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Good day to everyone. Hello YouTube, how are you all? It is absolutely rancid where I am at the moment in Suffolk. I'm at Stowmarket Golf Centre, about to do a little experiment for you all, but my God, the weather is disgusting. Thank the Lord, I'm undercover, so we can do it. Basically today, what I wanted to touch on was a question that I've been asked quite a lot over the last probably year or so actually, all about gripping further down on the club, the pros, the cons, should I, shouldn't I, what do I think? Tommy Fleetwood's name has been brought up a lot in conversation because you watch him on the telly, he always seems like he's holding the handle really far down and playing these kind of like sawn off shots, and obviously he's absolutely phenomenal at it. Is there legs in us trying it ourselves? Is it something that I can recommend people go away and do? I don't actually know yet, so I'm going to have that experiment today. I think it's quite obvious that if you hold the club further down, then you will produce less club head speed because you're shortening the lever, therefore the ball won't go as far. But obviously the pro will be that you gain a little bit of control and your dispersion gets a bit smaller on paper in theory. So that's what I'm going to have a little look at today. So I'm going to start hitting some full 7-iron shots with my hands at the top of the grip as opposed to any further down than they have to be. I feel like I hit it really average throughout that process there. I had a few little pulls going on and then I was trying to straighten it up. But overall, the data that I've got back from that, which I'm going to screenshot now and put up on your screen, is pretty normal. An average club head speed for me with 7-iron of 96.7. You can see that in the bottom corner of the club head speed box. And an average carry of 171 is about right for me now we're going into the winter. You also would have seen there that the dispersion wasn't particularly tight. That wasn't a brilliant batch of 7-irons that I just hit. Like I say, it was pretty average, which is good. That's what we want for this experiment. Normally in a gap test, as you've seen before on my channel, you would delete any anomalies, any mishit shots. Well, I've left all of the bad ones in here just as much as the good ones because that's what's going to make this a fair test. You know, I don't want this to come out better than the hold it down the shaft one. I don't want the other one to come out better. So I just want whatever is right to be right for you guys. So I'm going to hit some shots now. I'm going to hold the club right down the bottom of the grip. Spin for you. So you'll all be watching me do this as well. You might see my posture look a little bit weaker as I start to hold the club further down. That could have an impact. I'm not sure. Let's find out. That first shot was absolutely fantastic. Couldn't have been straighter. That's probably the best golf shot that I've hit so far today. As weird as it felt holding the club that far down. What I'm actually coming over for is just to say for the record, I'm still going to be feeling like I'm hitting these exactly the same as I was hitting the first bunch. I'm not all of a sudden going to start hitting knockdown shots because my hands are further down the club. I'm just swinging it. I've got to be honest, that surprised me massively. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to screenshot it and put it up on your screen. No, I'm not. I'm just going to turn the app off. Just bear with me a second. Didn't mean to do that. Take two. I'm going to chuck them up on your screen now. And what you see is, yes, I have lost speed. I think I was 96.7 before. I'm down to 92.2, which is probably about right for how much I was shortening that lever. But the distance I've lost is not as significant. I've gone from 171 average to 166. So or 165.6, I like to round it up. So it's cost me 5 yards, which really isn't that significant. And as you can see from the dispersion bubble on the shorter ones, the red ones, it is so much tighter. So that is now without doubt something I've got to think about, because I could use that shot, which seems to be far more consistent for me. I did feel like I was swinging it better through that period of shots, I've got to admit. And maybe subconsciously, because my hands were further down the grip, I did get a bit protective and maybe guide it a bit straighter. I don't know. Either way, it seemed to be better, and it seems to me, or it looks to me like, looking at the red from the blue, that I'm gonna shoot better scores with my hands further down the grip. Could be the next Tommy. Let's have a quick bash at it with driver. Right, okay, so the ball's a bit soft and spinny here, so I'm mainly looking at speed. I'll put the data up on your screen now. As you can see, my average club speed throughout those shots was just under 117 PB there at the top of 118 and a half. What I'm going to do now is hit some shots with my hand further down the driver and see what control I gain. To be fair, they were 3 pretty good drives. Right, so put them up on your screen now. So those ones are obviously the green ones. There was, I mean, I hit those rubbish. To me, that felt really bizarre, having my hands that far down the driver. Average speed of 108, which is about a 9 mile per hour loss. A lot of you'll know that every mile per hour drive is probably worth about 3 yards, so that 9 mile per hour loss, 27 yards, definitely isn't worth it for me. Like I said, mainly looking at speed because of the balls here, but yeah, for me, I'm not going to be holding my driver further down the grip. I might well do it with my eyes, but it definitely wasn't worth it for me with driver. It felt bizarre. I felt like I had a lack of control. You just saw from the dispersion chart there that was just on your screen that actually it was wider and low shorter, so there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for me to do that. But I'm not you, you are not me. You might find it completely different. So it's definitely, what I have learned today is it is 100% worth an experiment, because I found out that it could be quite beneficial for me, but I'm not with a driver. You could find out that it is beneficial for both. You could find out that it is absolutely not beneficial for either and chuck it in the bin, but at least you won't be wondering what if. Have a great week, folks, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me at CardyGolf on all other social media, and I'll see you next week.